Hello, welcome to the update. I'm Susie Thompson. A woman and her daughter have arrived back in Sydney following their hospitalisation after drinking cocktails in Fiji. Australians Tanya Sando and her daughter Georgia Sando Simpson were rushed to hospital in Fiji after a suspected methanol poisoning. The pair was among 7 guests who fell ill after consuming cocktails at a 5-star resort on the island's Coral Coast. A man has been charged with murder after a 32-year-old woman was found unresponsive at a home in WA's north. Police and paramedics were called to a home in Fitzroy Crossing. A 35-year-old man believed to be known to the woman has been refused bail ahead of his next court appearance next month. A police officer found guilty of the manslaughter of an aged care resident in Cooma is suing the New South Wales Police Commissioner. Christian White is suing Police Commissioner Karen Webb after he was sacked from the force. Police are at the scene of a suspected shooting at a school in the US. Multiple injuries have been reported at the private Christian school in Wisconsin. The scene is still considered active. Sydney is about to feel the peak of a widespread heatwave sweeping the nation. Across the country, temperatures are tipping 12 to 16 degrees above average. Olympic Park in Melbourne reached 39.1 degrees yesterday, while Mildura on the Victoria, New South Wales, South Australia border reached a top of 44.8 degrees. In New South Wales, meteorologist Sarah Scully says the heat will peak across eastern and northern parts of the state in the next 24 hours.
We're forecasting 33 degrees for Sydney, with the sea breeze keeping the temperatures more at bay, however far hotter about the western suburbs. For instance, we're forecasting 42 degrees for Richmond.
And in Perth, an expected top of 36 degrees there today. And a boy who sold his schoolmates gummy bears laced with cannabis has been sentenced to a 5-month community-based order. The Perth Children's Court was told the 16-year-old made the sweets in his parents' home in what prosecutors describe as a commercial drug operation. He was arrested in August after 2 affected teens were hospitalised and teachers found the drugs in his bag. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, rain in Brisbane could play into India's hands, appearing to be its best chance of avoiding defeat in the third test at the Gabba. The tourists lost 4 wickets for 51 on day 3 in reply to Australia's 445, only for rain to halt play for 3/4 of the day. There's another 30 millimetres forecast for Brisbane today and 25 tomorrow. The Sydney Sixers have beaten the Melbourne Renegades by 5 wickets in their first match of the Big Bash season. The Sixers hitting the target with 9 balls to spare.
Pumps it straight down the ground, pumps his fist, big finish for the Sixers. They chase down a good tally with ease.
That call thanks to Fox Sports. In entertainment news, Prince Andrew will be spending Christmas away from the royal family this year to avoid creating a distraction. The Duke of York is accused of having close links to an alleged Chinese spy. Yang Tangbo was banned from Britain last year, but says he's done nothing wrong and wants to clear his name. And that is the latest from the Nova podcast team. We'll see you later on for another update. I'm Susie Thompson.